If you were active on the internet sometime last year, then you may have heard of the TikToker who went viral for impersonating Ariana Grande, otherwise known as Paige Niemann. The upbringing of Paige is a pretty crazy one, so without further ado, let's break down the rise and fall of Ariana Grande's biggest wannabe, where she's at now, and why she's still getting hate to this day. Paige was only 15 years old, living in California when she discovered the app TikTok. She was homeschooled at that time, so she took the internet to her full advantage. Unlike most people on TikTok, Paige's content was a little different. Her content consisted of her impersonating Ariana Grande to the extreme, and even doing some role plays of Ariana's part as Kat from the show Victorious.
It's a dog toy that looks like a phone. Isn't it cool? I'm coming in now.
Within the span of just 1 month, Paige started blowing up like crazy on TikTok. Her videos impersonating Ariana seemed so surreal to people, and some didn't even want to believe a human being could resemble Ariana Grande so much. Like most cases of online fame, all the fame comes with a lot of hate, and little did Paige know her fame would shortly come to an end after Ariana herself decided to speak on this matter. At one point, Ariana even noticed Paige trying to impersonate her so badly all over news outlets and social media, of course. To which Ariana herself ended up making the decision of speaking out about this, which is pretty rare for an A-list celebrity, but obviously, as we can tell, Ariana was probably so creeped out with all of Paige's TikToks at that point, she just had to say something about it. In November of 2019, Ariana responded to a comment on Twitter saying, "I just know Ariana is terrified. I just wonder why the cat voice / dialogue. I am sure she is the sweetest, sweetheart for real. But it's definitely bizarre seeing people blend the two worlds." After Ariana had publicly spoken out about this, all of her fans, also known as the Arianators, started leaving a bunch of comments under Paige's social medias telling her to just be herself, stop trying so hard, and to just stop copying Ariana Grande overall. Ariana's fans went in on Paige Niemann at the time, and ever since then, Paige hasn't been as active on social media. Though she was seen collaborating with a bunch of YouTubers in some videos later on, her fame didn't last too long, which leads us to the question of where Paige Niemann is at now. Is she still impersonating Ariana to this day, or has she branched out her following to pursue an actual career now? Paige now has almost 1 million subscribers on her Instagram and over 10 million on her TikTok, which she had accumulated mostly for her resemblance to Ariana Grande. However, the numbers don't seem as bright as they look. Paige, in fact, is still trying to pursue a career off of role-playing Ariana Grande all throughout her TikTok. And although she is still getting a massive number of views, the attention she's getting isn't oh so positive. Almost every TikTok of Paige's is filled with comments telling her that she's either freaking Ariana out, that she needs to just find her own identity, and thousands telling her that she needs serious help. While it looks like the hate doesn't really faze Paige Niemann, it seems like she takes the attention to her own favor, since it seems like in every video, she's only seen trying to impersonate Ariana even more. In an article from Teen Vogue, Paige says that strangers have been telling her she looks like Ariana for years now. To perfect her look, Paige follows online makeup tutorials. From there, it takes about an hour to do her hair and makeup and film the TikTok. She says she doesn't edit her photos on Instagram to look more like Ariana. That's just how close the resemblance is. Just as early as of a week ago, Paige actually dropped a snippet to a music video she was featured on called For All I Love. But Paige wasn't actually seen singing in the video at all. Instead, she was just featured throughout parts of the music video, which, not to mention, people were not here for at all, with many comments pointing out how she's just the Walmart version of Ariana Grande and that she definitely shouldn't think of pursuing singing as a career. career. You may be wondering why the backlash on Paige has been so harsh over this past year. Well, ever since Ariana's comment about people impersonating her over a year ago, Paige has since spoken out about the shade Ariana threw at her. In an interview, Paige responded, "I'm used to Ariana shading me, so it's whatever. I'm just here to entertain people. It's not how I am in real life. It's kind of why I'm not a fan of her anymore, honestly." Of course, no one was here for this since Paige was out here building an entire career off of impersonating Ariana. So the fact that she decided to clap back, saying she wasn't a fan of Ariana anymore, really angered many of Ariana's fans, as well as thousands of Paiges. But what do you think about Paige Niemann and where she's at now? Do you think she's going to pursue this as a career? Let me know in the comments down below.